Hey y'all, I was so excited to do this video. I actually forgot to film an intro. Haven't done makeup on here in a while, and I got a lot of new products, so we're gonna be getting into a bronzy kind of everyday look. Check it out. Okay, a little different than what y'all just saw. Got my do-rag on. I actually want to get one monogrammed. Got my robe on. I have not done makeup on camera in a really long time, and I'm actually running behind, so hopefully I'm putting CeraVe on my lips. Y'all have seen this before. I like to slather it on myself at night, but I'm just moisturizing my lips right now. I have already moisturized with my Tatcha Dewy Skin Cream. This and the Charlotte Tilbury Magic Cream. That's the most hydrating moisturizer I've ever used. I am wearing the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. I already put that on, and I've already done my brows and my lashes just to try to save some time. So I want to go ahead and get into the new products. Like I said, I started off, I was just going to do one product, and then I was like, well, I actually have, I think, almost a whole new lineup of products in general. So I'm going to do all of them. I am working on it, and it's getting better with my hyperpigmentation, just from all of the different chemical peels and products I've been using, so it's getting better. But I don't color correct, but I do conceal before my foundation now. Sorry, I had to adjust my lighting. So I'm going in with the Milk Future Fluid Concealer. This is in the shade 23W Skin. I honestly don't even have to put this on before the foundation, but I'm doing a little extra coverage just because I like full coverage. So this is the size. All my stuff is from Sephora. I got really heavy back into Sephora. I know Ulta and all that stuff is carrying a lot of the same products, but something about Sephora for me just does it. So this is a perfect shade. So I'm just putting it on my areas that are darker. Like I said, I'm working on it, but for now I still have some dark spots. So I'm just helping the foundation out a little bit so it doesn't have to cover as much. I'm gonna bring y'all in a little bit. And around my mouth is still kind of an issue. I try not to overdo it because this does cover really well. So I will find myself almost doing foundation with it if I let myself. So I'm just trying to let this dry down a little bit, and I'm just going to go in with my Morphe M536 brush. Love this brush. Oh my gosh, I haven't done makeup on camera in so long. I feel like we don't even do makeup on YouTube like this anymore, talking about brushes and stuff, so this feels very nostalgic. And I'm just gonna blot that in. Do you see already how that's kind of covered up the darkness around my mouth? And then I'm just gonna dab it in here. Nothing too crazy. I still have some spots that I didn't cover, like I said, but I'm just kind of going in the ones that I know are usually too dark and break through. Do you see how that's already? This is a really good match. Like if I'm just doing a quick face, I can really just put this on like under my eyes and kind of go. Okay, so I've concealed just a little bit just to help that out. Now, this is a new brush that I've loved for foundation. It's the Morphe M439. Morphe's been having a lot of sales lately. I really like how this foundation goes on. And I'm using the new NARS Light Reflecting Foundation. I have a couple NARS foundations. This is probably my favorite. Super skin-like, medium coverage. This is in the shade New Caledonia. And I've been using this kind of like little painter's palette that I got right off of Amazon to stop having to put the product on my hand or straight on the brush. So I'm just gonna go in with that and just press it into my face. Yeah, see? Press it right in. I love this foundation. I think I'm wearing a turtleneck tonight, so I'm not gonna go too crazy. It is a super dewy foundation, you'll see. I also have to be kind of careful because my hair is blonde now, and makeup on my hair now shows up. So my hair will be brown around the perimeter if I get too crazy. So I'm just pressing that in. Do you see how dewy it is? It might be too dewy. Oh, how did I get? Oh, I think my top is loose. Shucks. I'm like, why is there foundation on the outside of the bottle? I'll wipe that off later. But it might be too dewy for some people. But I feel like, especially going into winter, a hydrating foundation is okay with me. A lot of my other products are matte. So I feel like the balance ends up being nice and skin-like but I still get the coverage that I want. This video is really for the girls like me because I will still watch. I don't care if Jackie uploads a 45-minute foundation video, I'm gonna watch it. I know the kids love vlogs and stuff now, but see how dewy that is? Okay, so that is it for my foundation. Now for concealer, again, I'm going back in with the Milk makeup. This is, like I said, pretty close to my skin tone. I think I'm gonna go back and get a shade up lighter just to get for the brightening, but I'm not doing a super bright under eye tonight, but I am gonna take this and go right under my eye. I'm not even going super wide with it, but I'm just gonna kind of go here. A little bit here, middle of the nose, boom, 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 boom. And I'm gonna let that sit. I still let it melt in, let it sit. Where's my fan? Okay. Now I'm taking my, I think this is this a Morphe? This is a Morphe sponge. And I saw this, I don't remember who I saw this from, but he kind of rolled it in towards the nose. So I've been liking that and dabbing it under my eye. I let this dry down actually a lot. But I'm gonna go in with the second lighter concealer. You'll see, just to help that blend. But see how much more lifted this eye already looks? Boom. So that's nice and even. Then I'm gonna go in with MAC Pro Longwear. I don't know what the girls are saying, but this is still an amazing concealer and I'm not gonna let her go. This is in NC45. I'll probably have to go in. Sometimes I put on 3 concealers. It just depends because sometimes I need it to be lighter. Depends on how much I'm trying to make it pop. I'm gonna take this Real Technique concealer brush and put it under my eye. I probably should get another one, but I'm using what's in front of me right now. Yeah, so that one's definitely lighter. All right, same foundation, same concealer, same formula, but it's NC42. I haven't blended the other one in yet. I'm just gonna dab a little bit of this right in the corner. Right in the corner, like one dab. I pumped out too much, honestly. And then I'm going to roll it and blend it. Me, I'm not doing a bright under eye. Also me, uses 3 concealers, 4 shades lighter than my skin. I alternate between if I prefer a brush. I feel like honestly to get really tight under my eye, I can use a brush to blend out most of it, but I have to go in with the concealer at some point. Honestly, I think part of that is because I have contacts, so I just am like worried about product getting too much on my waterline and irritating my eyes. So I do use sponge to get in the really tight spaces. I'm satisfied with the under eye. Now, next new product I'm gonna be using is the Huda Beauty under eye setting powder. This is in the shade Kanafa. This is the Baby Bake. I wanna say, if you're thinking about trying a product, go ahead and just get the full size. The Baby Bake has this sponge attached to it, which I was now getting powder everywhere. I ripped off, but there's normally a sponge attached to this and I don't wanna use a sponge because that's not sanitary for my face. But it like sucks up the product and you have to take it off and then it's kind of messy. Like, get the full size. The small one is good for traveling, but it's just not. So I normally use Sacha Buttercup and Midnight Topaz and mix them. This is kind of already like that and it's really finely milled. So I've been enjoying this. Also from Sephora. And I don't bake, I'm just pressing it in. I actually kind of put a little too much powder on, but that's okay. But it's really smooth. I don't have a lot of issues with it like breaking up or creasing throughout the day. I don't have a lot of oil issues breaking through because I will put a little bit on my forehead. But I really like this powder, and I am a old school like Sasha Buttercup, Ben Nye, like that's my, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I never really was like crazy about like I gotta run out and find a new powder. So I was actually impressed at how much I like this one. So I definitely suggest it. I haven't tried a lot of Huda Beauty products, but that is one, this is one that I'm like, okay girl, I see what you did there. So that is for my under eye. Boom, sorry, I'm just like cleaning up my little area. Now for contour and bronzing, I'm gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty Matchstick. This is in Espresso. Now this is where I gotta be careful, like I said, because of my hair. I'm gonna do the smallest line, like smallest line, little, smallest line. I'm actually gonna take this little Morphe brush. This is an M164, and I'm gonna put just a little bit, like you literally can't even see me doing it really. And I'm gonna put that right on the side of my nose. I like these because I just like how convenient the actual packaging of the product is. As far as, sorry, I have my hand on the camera. I like how convenient the actual packaging is. And it blends out really easily and really well. I think my camera is about to die. Of course my camera's about to die. Now I'm gonna use my, I don't think I realized how many like Morphe brushes I had. I'm just gonna blend this out upward. Again, trying to be careful of my hair. I'm gonna bronze a lot. This is just to kind of start the process of the bronzing. Another Morphe brush, M504. I'm just like lightly blending all that out. Does my phone know my camera's dying? Is that warning me? What chaos? If it's not chaotic when you get dressed, did you even get dressed? Now for what I'm really excited about. The Charlotte Tilbury bronzer. I was talked into this bronzer. She's expensive, but somebody introduced it to me at Sephora and I was like, girl, that's too expensive. I'm not paying that. I still use CoverGirl Queen Collection. And I love her. I stocked up on them when they were going like discontinued, and it hasn't done me wrong, but I couldn't stop thinking about it. They were like, you're not gonna regret it. I promise, you have to get it. And I'm excited to try it because I'm gonna bronze the crap out of my face. So I'm actually gonna use another Morphe brush. And I have a big, this is probably too fluffy, but I wanna bronze. Ooh. Okay, that immediately, oh yeah, she's bronzing. Definitely just got that on my hair though. Oh wow, yeah, she's bronzed. Whoa, I got carried away. I knew I would because I love bronzer. But this is, it's a big package. That was my main selling point. Like, look how big that is. So they said it should last me a very long time, but it definitely immediately warmed my face up. I'm still gonna go in with my MAC Skin Finish in dark deep, to kind of set the rest of my face. But that bronzed really well. That's actually my first time using that. That bronzed really well. Ooh. Okay, my camera's dying. I need to do my hair and do some finishing touches anyway. I'll get to you guys with the lip products. I have a little lip combo and my blush, and then I'll be right back. Okay, she's back. This sweater is from Shein. I actually did it in my last haul. It is like a one-arm sweater. It's weird weather, so it makes sense for this weather. But I went ahead, I just sprayed some rose water. This rose water has glycerin in it. I get it off Amazon. Heritage Store is the brand. Love, love, love. It just helps everything kind of melt together. Then I set with the Morphe, let me see if I can find it. There we go. The Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. You guys already know my blush combo is that Beauty Bakery Orange and an e.l.f. Putty. And then my lip combo, like I said, the goodies, the oldies and goodies just work, so I dipped back into a lot of them. You can't go wrong with chestnut. You cannot go wrong with chestnut. With this hair, I found I'm going a little more pink with my everyday lip. Chestnut and Velvet Teddy. I've tried a lot of other lips. It just is always right. I've got some makeup on here, but that's really it. I just wanted to do some makeup, show you guys my new products. I'll have them all listed below. The Charlotte Tilbury bronzer, the Huda setting powder, the Milk concealer, all that kind of stuff I'll have linked in the description box. Just wanted to come and do a little makeup. If you guys have any questions about any other products, just let me know in the comments below, and I will see you in the next video.